Okay, hello and welcome to the Nexus. Me and Kirsty are going to now do issue 10 of
Snoopy Dog House.
There it is. There's a lot of crafty bits to do with this one.
Yeah.
But the first bit is easy, and then the next bit not so. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It just takes a bit of time. There's some really small bits actually in that, and we'll show you it all anyway. So yeah, without further ado, let's do issue 9. Let's go. 10.
10.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing, we've got these little paper flower sections.
Yeah, I think I've already bent one of them.
No, we're all right. They're going to have to be cut out really, really carefully. There's the roses for them. We'll be doing that. That's the end part, hopefully. Right, we will need Olaf and the bit that we done in issue 9. We get some tweezers.
Yes, we're going to need them.
Oh, we're going to definitely need them for the next bit. I didn't realise that we got a top.
Right.
Okay.
And we also get Andy.
Little Andy. He's all sort of.
It's as if he's
like a teddy.
Curly.
Yeah, it's like a teddy design. It's really
cute.
And that's Andy.
I love Andy.
We also get the base as well, which I don't think we're using in this issue.
No. But we're going to make the bed.
Yeah. Okay, so the
first
first
to go
thing
to sleep in
is we're going to push the base into the bottom. And all it says is to push it in. You don't need to do glue or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah.
I got one side in, can't get the other side.
Yeah.
There we go.
Bit of false.
Didn't want to break it.
And then the next bit is the back section.
Yeah, that should go on easily.
Like so. And now it doesn't say about gluing any of these parts together.
No.
Okay, so the next thing is around this part here. So around this part, along the edge and up this side, we're going to be putting double-sided tape. So that's what we're going to do now.
Would it not be better to do that bit once you've got all of the characters for the bed?
Oh, it doesn't tell you that. We're going to do it as it's told us to. But yeah, to put double-sided tape along the base and up the sides here, but up this side, so not right up against this bit where
your cover would go.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that now. Not along the top. Oh yeah, and along the top here. Yeah. So it's along the top and along there. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so we've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
That might need gluing on.
Yeah.
Just to hold it, because you're not going to take it apart again.
No. Actually, leave it off because of getting the characters in.
Yeah.
And then once the characters are all in, put it back on. Okay. So, I'm just going to peel this off now. There's one bit.
Yeah.
Right. There's the other bit. That bit.
And the bit that's round is all the way round in one piece. I managed to do it.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so now what we need to do is to grab our bed cover, which we did.
Yeah.
And obviously the shorter end goes at the shorter bit of the bed, and the longer end, and I need to get it just about there.
Yeah.
Take that off. Right, so that bit goes down, and then that bit goes a bit further down that way. And with this part, we need to sort of pillay it. Is that the right word that you would use?
I don't know.
Ruffle.
Scrunch.
Scrunch, yeah. So at certain points
it
we
needs
need
to be as if you're sleeping in it.
Yeah. So it needs to sort of just sort of ruffle together and gluing down the certain bits.
Almost sort of pleated.
Yeah. It's good that it's got the wire there because it's giving us a little bit of a
texture.
Yeah, just like that. And just push down. Is that all right like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
So it sort of looks a little bit like that. I mean, it's not going to be absolutely perfect.
It's a bed and they're going to
It's a
be
bed.
in it.
Now, it says at this point, you can add the 2 characters that we've got. Now, I'm going to actually glue them in. So, take them out a minute, because I don't think they're going to go anywhere. So, just where their paws and bits go. It doesn't say not to. And I don't see why you wouldn't, because you wouldn't want it falling out. That's like that. So just keep them like that. So that is how. I think that needs to come up a bit more, but
No, it's fine.
it's fine. Yeah, I think it's. I think once it's in. Oops.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah.
Andy keeps falling out the bed.
I think once it's in its little. I mean, you're going to be looking at it like that.
Yeah.
It looks fine.
Exactly. And you're going to have 2 more characters in the middle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be. I mean, you're obviously going to have Snoopy and his other brothers, because this is the. It's not even on the actual front cover. It's one of the other sides. It's one of the other sides. Okay, so we've done that. The next part is going to be our tricky part.
Yeah.
Which is
going to take us a week.
It will take a bit of time, I think. We'll just be a bit more careful with it. But we're going to be making flowers. That's what we're going to be making.
They should have just given us a bunch of flowers.
So I think they should have just. I like the fact that we have to craft it, but I think they should have done it as a plasticky flower pot. Why we have to make it, I don't know. But like they did with other ones that they've done. But it's nice.
Or maybe we just do the green stems and say I looked after the flowers.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we've got these, and
Flowers
they are.
Always die for
These
me.
are all numbered.
So tiny and
they,
fiddly.
Yeah, they're very, very, very tiny. So okay, so you probably can't see too much on here, but you've got, they're all lettered. So you've got A, which are the bigger ones, B, C, D, and E, which is right down there. Yeah, it's very, very small. And then we've got on this side, we've obviously got F, G, and H on this one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a letter A. So just pull it out gently. Right. There you go. So there's A.
And then we're going to cry because of how tiny they are.
Then what we're going to do is what it says is we're going to just sort of put this in between and then try and...
Could I make a suggestion?
What?
You know that little plastic bit you moved? Rest it on that and then push the middle.
Oh yeah, good girl. Yeah, so the little cover that covers this. And then push in between, yeah? In the middle.
Yeah. Because it wants you to push in the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's the only way that you're going to manage to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Because they're so tiny.
They are, yeah. Okay, so we've got A. Then we're going to... I don't know how. It doesn't even tell you... in the book how to glue them down. As you can see, they're flying away. So we somehow got to put a B in between.
I don't think this is going to work very well.
And then a C, and then we're going to put them on there. So I think I'm going to need some PVA glue, which we've got some just here. So let me grab a little bit of that. Okay, so we've done a little bit of glue on there. We're going to grab a C as well. Oh no, hang on, ABC, yeah. And I'm going to show you how small that is. So there is C, and that C, I'm just going to put it in some PVA. Get it stuck.
Yeah, it won't come off because it's so small.
Yeah. just like that. Obviously PVA will, you can sort of set it, it's so small, it's really small.
Can't you just do A and a stem and that be that?
You can actually do them however you like, but okay, so we're going to grab an F, it says, which is here, which is stupidly delicate, like
yeah, exactly.
that.
If the cat sniffs it, it'll rip.
Yeah, I can see these ripping really easily. Yeah, that's near enough ripped off that. Yep, something else, so it has ripped off it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is the leaf one, and now we have got a glue. So if I'm pretty sure after all this, right, we're gonna go, you're gonna go, that's ridiculous, but I think it's gonna be all right. So I'm just gonna touch the back of that.
Can't you just get the flower set from a doll's house?
And we're just gonna sort of just stick it down like that. So that looks like that.
Fiddly.
Yeah, I am
unreal.
Gonna put that in there. Right, so at this point it says to make a few of these. The D and E ones, they go on a different stem. They go on the H stem ones. The H ones, which are right there. The G ones don't have any flowers on. So I am going, now it says here you can make as many as you want. On the actual picture it's got like 3 or 4 different ones. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, is that what you want me to do?
Whatever it is, it just looks so fiddly.
It's fine.
I personally wouldn't have the patience for it.
I'm getting there. You do get a lot of spares with this, I've got to say.
Yeah, but I'm saying I wouldn't have the patience to do it.
Yeah.
It's driving me mad just sitting here watching you do it.
Oh. That just fell straight in to the PVA, and now it's
now it's gone.
Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Did you get spares? It doesn't say.
Otherwise you just don't make so many.
Yeah, it's just like 2 of these ones and 1 of the other ones, and then some stems. So then what I'm going to do is on my thumb, I'm just going to push it round so it sort of forms a little like cup. So it bends slightly. Right, so I'm just going to do another one. Yeah, these are very, very, very fiddly. And you can bend these, it says it in the book, you can bend these. We're going to put a little bit of glue on the back, stick it on that bubble just there. So that's like that. So that is like that. So we've now done 2. We're going to do 1 more, and then we're going to show you what we do next. Okay, so we have the assortment of flowers here. We're going to grab our flower pot, which is here, And we're going to add some PVA glue into it, just like that. And now we're going to plant our flowers in into the pot if we can.
Yeah, I can't imagine them standing.
No, it's all papery and yeah. So it says to just place them into the PVA, which is what we're doing. But because it's paper, it's not. Right. So I'm going to add them and then we'll take a look at the end result. Okay, so that is the best that I can do. So yeah, that's the sort of best that I can do. We'll get some closer up shots of it. I'm trying to, let's see if I can zoom up on that. We'll get some closer shots on it.
Yeah.
I think you had the best way of describing what it was like.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like trying to stand a blanket in a bowl of water.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. It does. You have to fill it out quite a bit with the flowers. It does look all right. It doesn't look too bad. So I'm happy with the end result. We've now got to attach it to the small table, and we're going to attach that into the thing. So as you can see just there. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, and we're just going to glue it in the table and the plant pot just like that. And that is it. And that's where that sits, and I've glued it all in. So I'm going to go ahead and actually glue the other parts of that room in place as well. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put everything in now. So we have actually completed 2 rooms. I think it's this one and the baseball scene we've completed now.
Yeah.
So that's in like that. So that room is actually complete now. So apart from that table there, what else did we do? We done in issue 10. We done the bed. We got the bed sorted.
Yeah.
We also got a base for. I think it's for this scene. I think it's for this actual scene, but you just need to put that aside because we don't actually use it at all in this issue. And that brings us an end to issue
10.
And it's coming along nicely. We've actually completed. If you're keeping count. We've actually completed 2 scenes. This one, the relaxing scene where they're on the sofa, and the actual peanut sign, and that's all complete as well.
Yeah.
Now it does say in the magazine as well that you can add extra touches to your scene, and they'll be going through each one. And this one is about weathering the floor in the scene that we've just done. You can also do it in the kitchen as well, I do believe, in the kitchen scene, eating together, and the living room scene or relaxing together. And you can do it like that. We'll just run through it now. It says to add a little bit of mid-brown acrylic paint to a saucer, and then thin it out over time, about 10 times as much as water. Stir well, so it's almost like a wash, basically. You could probably buy the exact wash you'd want from Warhammer, from Citadel Paints. And then it says just to paint it over, dab it with a cotton wool bud just to get it a bit of texture. Now apply a thin coat in between. So basically just bringing up the texture in between the crevices and that, and you can do that as well. It says to do the ones in the floor, you want to add a thin layer of floor. It says to add a thin layer of paint to the floor. But this is like white paint this time. We won't be doing that.
No.
Because they're just little extra touches that you can do, you don't need to do. A bit like adding the PVA glue to here, when we done that in the last issue. We'll be going through them, but we probably won't be doing a lot of them. But that is the end of issue 10. So
Yeah.
all that's left for us to say is thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe. Check us all out, the other content that we do here. And that is it for us here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.
Bye.
See ya.
Tune into the channel, Nexus is the name. All the hardest content, you'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement,